Now, y'all need to do research on your own. Don't just join something just because you heard it and it sounds good just because I said it for the full disclosure show. But do your own research. And what happens is that when we get our payroll check from wherever you work, when we endorse the back of the check, or when we don't endorse it, it just gets direct deposit, then that's when we're ordering up new debt. So when you sign it, it says pay to the order of, and then it has your legal name on it.
Correct.
So when you sign that, you are saying that I order new debt. You understand? So, and you don't even realize it. So when they're giving you this money, they're giving you this fake money, and that's what we're using. That's why we're still in debt. Well, back during 1933, during Roosevelt, during Roosevelt's presidency, he used to have those radio chats and everything.
Correct.
So what happened was they had these Federal Reserve notes, and these notes were supposed to be just used between the federal banks. It wasn't out to the public.
Correct.
But after the the Great Depression, after the Great Depression, then those notes started to dwindle. And, you know what I'm saying? And we had the Great Depression, and people started losing faith in the banks. So what they did is they said, now we're going to take these federal notes and let everybody use them.
Correct.
So in order to do that, they had to we were already a corporation, you know?
Yep.
So now they had to make us part of the business. So now we're business owners, but we don't know we're business owners.
Yeah,
so
we're silent part, very silent, right?
So we get fucked out of the business. And in order to stop getting fucked and to help us break this generational curse, we need to learn about this lawful money. Now, the lawful money is backed by silver and gold. So instead of getting the money from the Federal Reserve, we're going to now start getting the money from the Treasury. And that's where the money that is useful, the money that has, you know,
some sort of value,
yeah,
intrinsic value.
that's where it's at, in the Treasury, not the Department of, you know what I'm saying? When you get your dollar, you see it says Department of the Federal Reserve, and at the bottom it says the Treasury.
Correct.
We at the top, we need to be at the bottom.
Okay.
So how you're going to do that is when you get your check, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to write, redeem lawful money, pursue Title 12, Section 411, and then you're going to sign your demand. So, and you take this to the bank and you give this to them, and then they will give you your lawful money.
Okay.
Now, it's not that, it's that easy, but make sure you educate yourself, because the banks don't want you to know this. The banks don't want you to come in there and say, hey, I want this money that I know I'm supposed to get.
That's right.
Because then them banks will go bankrupt.
I got you.
So they're going to give you a hard time. So make sure you educate yourself before you go in there, because I'm going to educate myself. But trust and believe, by the end of this year, I'm going to be going in there asking for my lawful money, because that's mine, you know?
You know, well, no, finish your thought. This is good. We got to, Sean Ray said, my sister breaking it down. Don't normally hear our people talking like this.
Yeah,
what's going on, Tom?
We gotta educate each other. I found out this information, and
Lily.
I'm not about to save it and keep it to myself and hold it hostage, because that's why we fucked up now. Because people got this information, conscious information, information that we need to better ourselves, and we so selfish, we so scared, we keep it to ourselves. Now it's time not to keep it to ourselves. So, and the most important thing you want to remember is document everything. And not digitally, because they're going to try to make you sign little pads. No, you need to have your paper documentation. Then that's when you go ahead and copy it, you know what I'm saying, put it in the computer, however you're going to do it. But make sure you have your copies, and you make sure you keep these copies, because when it's time to file income tax, you can't file this lawful money and you will get 100% of your money. Now, when we're doing it now with the Federal Reserve, and we file our income tax, we don't get all our money back. You know, I don't know about y'all, but when I got older and started filing taxes and started first, you know, learning about these things, I'm like, well, I put way more money into my taxes than